Recently I showed you the dirtiest, lamest undead all-in with Criplord, mass ghouls and beetles, and I said anyone can do it. And it really was a low micro strategy. It wasn't one of those builds where I say, this is low micro, and then I go do like this and I accidentally micro and get 220 APM. No, it was proper noobish, and it worked. I could have taken my hands off the wheel and we would have still gotten home. So now this time, let's do the same thing, but as Night Elf. The hardest thing that we're going to be doing is what I'm doing right here. Building an altar and moonwell at the right time, taking out an Ancient of War Wisp and building it next to the first creep camp. This is literally the hardest thing that you'll have to do this game. However, because you can practice it against AI, it's not as hard. Basically, 4 wisps in gold, 1 makes altar. The next new wisp from 3 makes a moonwell. But before you do that, you pull 1 more wisp out of the gold mine and you make Ancient of War. It can be less efficient though. You can just do 4 in gold, 1 in altar. Next new one makes moonwell, next new one makes Ancient of War, and that's just fine. I'm doing it a little faster. But in coaching people that are the equivalent of bronze to silver to gold, I've realized that taking out a wisp out of the gold mine takes a lot longer for other people than for me. So just ignore that part. So the build is very simple. Open with altar, next wisp moonwell, next wisp is Ancient of War, and that's it. So then you're gonna make an archer, you're gonna make a moonwell. And then we will stop at exactly 18 out of 20. We don't make any more new wisps than the ones we already have. We're gonna make a second archer.
I stand ready away.
And then the moment we have enough wood, we'll be making a hunter's hole and then a second Ancient of War. Keeper comes out, you get Force of Nature, summon trees. You go take a camp that isn't next to your Ancient of War. No, actually you can. Just uproot your Ancient of War and start creeping. Okay, now we're gonna make Hunter's Hall. And we're gonna get a second Ancient of War. And then we'll make 1 more wisp until you're 20 population again. We're gonna root Ancient of War, make more treants, and make a third archer. Make sure that you have both Ancient of War grouped together, like this, and then rally them on top of your Keeper of the Grove. Take the next camp, whatever map you're at, try to choose a small camp. Make another moonwell. And honestly, we probably just put a Force of Nature on the Acolyte to deal with him, one of the trees. We get thorns, not entangle. This is different from most times, from what most people would be doing or advising. We creep more. Our goal is to get level 3 and then it's go time. And our goal is to only go back home once for healing. And if you get attacked earlier and you have to defend, that's fine. Then you just play with Keeper of the Grove level 2. But if you don't get attacked earlier, then you can try to get level 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to send 1 wisp and we're putting it on the gold mine behind their expansion. We creep our own expansion, but it doesn't really matter if you creep your own expansion or you just creep something else. You keep making huntresses. And you make trees to tank everything for you. In come our first hunts. More and more huntresses. No upgrades yet because we haven't got the money. We finish the camp. Resist whatever harass happens. Okay, keep making huntresses. It's about the bigger picture, not the smaller picture. So if you end up not microing at all, that's gonna be fine. Just focus even more on producing huntress non-stop than to focus on the fight. And you can always TP or run away if you get attacked. Then you heal. And then you take 4 out of your, maybe 3 out of your 5 wisps left at home. And you send them to Oppo. Take as much mana on your keeper as you can and then go towards them. Notice you are now maxed out in population. And we can no longer make huntresses. To fix this, we're gonna sell everything that's useless. If you don't know how to use it, sell it. If it's not damage on your keeper, sell it. Now we'll have enough money for Strength of the Moon. We get 1 attack upgrade. And then we're gonna make 1 Moonwell in the attack, like this. And the rest is gonna be Ancient Protectors. And then you attack, and you make treants, and then you A-move. And now I will show the effectiveness of the strat by not touching my keyboard or mouse anymore.
Folks became a member.
Yo, Toperials, thank you. Probes, I mean. Bosun, thank you. Can I choose thorns? I'll just choose thorns. I haven't done any action except thorns in 30 seconds. This hurts. This hurts. Alright, let's start making glaive throwers. And use abilities again. Now we're just gonna right click his DK and do nothing. Oh god, this hurts so much. But you know watching, you know who you are. Some of you play just like this. It's painful, but it's true and it's real. I have seen people micro like this. Oh man, this hurts. This one really, really hurts. I gave up a lot of my soul to do this one. Stop shaming me. It's okay! It's okay! We all have ugly inside ourselves. It's not about pretending that we're not. Well, except in social media and online, of course. It's about embracing the dark side inside yourself and saying that's okay. And giving it a little cheek pinch and being like, just try your best. That's all. Why does it hurt? It hurts me to see the game played this way, Jacob Meadows. How to defend against this strat? Microing. You need more units than your opponent and better micro. Alright, cool, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and sub to the grub. Next time we'll show a human cheese that can't fail.